What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Okay, so obviously by the title of this video, we're doing DIY ornaments. You guys, this isn't a DIY that's gonna be a Pinterest fail where you're gonna waste all your money and like be left with like crap. I promise you. This is a DIY that's actually legit, super affordable, and everything turns out so cute, you guys. Literally, my mom was like, "You made this?" Because I like put it on the tree. She's like, "Davina, you could like sell it." I was like, "I know, girl, I know." So if you guys want to learn how to make some DIY ornaments that are cute, boho, chic, you know, just like minimal design, stay tuned, keep on watching. All right, guys, so you're gonna need a pair of scissors, some jute twine, yarn in the color of your choice, and some assorted wooden beads. I'm starting off by opening all of my wooden beads and then just laying them on my surface. I'm doing this because I got an assortment of different beads. They're different shapes and different sizes. So I'm basically just seeing what I have to work with. And then I'm arranging them into the formation I want for my ornament. So you can do this obviously whichever way you want. And here's just what I came up with. Then you're going to want to take your twine and cut it to 3 times the length of your ornament. That way you have enough room to string it and still make room for the loop. Then you fold it in half and legit just string your beads through it, guys. That's it. It's the simplest, easiest DIY, but I'm so obsessed. It's like so cute. And so after you do that, you want to make sure that you have enough room for the top to loop, because that's how you're going to hang the ornament. And then lastly, you literally just tie it into a knot at the bottom, and that's it. I only did one here because my bottom ornament, or like the wooden bead, was really small. Obviously, if you have a bigger one, do more knots, and then you cut off the excess twine, and that is it, you guys. You have your first DIY ornament. It's so cute. I'm obsessed, and I love how it's so simple, and you can actually do this one, you guys. I swear, it's so easy. And here's a quick little hack for you guys if you are working with smaller beads where it's harder to put the twine through. Get a piece of tape, literally Scotch tape, any kind of tape will work, and then tie the 2 pieces of twine together. That way it just makes it so it's like a 1 piece of string, and it's just so much easier to work with, you guys. You guys know if you ever use twine and then you're trying to string it and it gets stuck, it literally ruins the whole thread, and it's so annoying. So just do this hack, and that way you'll have no problem stringing in the twine with the smaller beads. So now I'm just finishing up my ornaments the same way I did the first one, and because I used the tape trick for these, you can see how small that bead is. I just cut it off at the end, tie it up, and I'm good to go. Same thing, and they're so cute. So to make the tassel beads, you're going to need a medium-sized book, some twine, some beads again, and then some yarn in the color of your choice. I'm starting by grabbing my yarn and then just unraveling it a little bit to make it easier to work with. And then I'm wrapping it around my book about 20 times. You can do however much you want, whether you want it thicker or thinner. It's totally up to you and your stylistic preferences, but I did about 20 times. Then you're going to want to cut the string and then slide the yarn off of the book. Next, you're gonna cut a piece of twine and then place it in the middle of your yarn, and then you're gonna tie it into a knot, and that's what's gonna make it look like a tassel. And so after you've tied it into the knot, then you're gonna wanna pick each side and cut off the loop. So right now the loops are attached because they were wrapped around the book. You're just gonna cut that in half, and then that's what's gonna give you the tassels. Then you're gonna fold the side pieces of yarn down on either side of the center knot. Then you're gonna take another piece of yarn and tie that about half an inch down from that top center piece, and that's what's going to make it look even more like a tassel, as you guys can see. And then after you double knot that, you're just going to cut off the excess yarn, and then this is where you could totally cut the yarn too to make it whatever shape or length you want. And then you could totally be done right there, but I wanted to add some beads to mine and just have more texture. So I'm adding those and then tying the top string into a loop so I can hang it, cut off the excess string, and that's it, you guys. It is so cute. And you could pick any color yarn you want, but I went with a burnt orange. So for this, you're gonna need high quality acrylic paints. I use the terracotta line from Folk Art. You honestly don't need that line, but I really wanted these muted colors. I love the tans, the browns, the creams, so cute. Then you're gonna need plastic clear ornaments. I picked mine up at Michael's. They're so affordable, and you can get a whole pack for like $10. So I switched my surface out to cardboard, something I wouldn't mind getting messy since we're dealing with paint. Then you're gonna take the top off of your ornament. It comes off super easily. Then grab some paint and put about a teaspoon to a tablespoon of paint inside. Literally squeeze it in there. It depends the texture of your paint, but honestly just start with some and then you can work your way up. then literally, as you guys can see, you just hit the ornament and just move the paint around. I thought I needed less paint than I did, so here I am just adding more. And then as you guys can see, the paint is just spreading throughout the ornament. So you're gonna give that a good shake, and then once your ornament is fully covered like that, oh my god, you guys, how freaking cute is that? I was so shook. You're legit just gonna set it upside down for it to dry for about 24 hours. And that's just so if there's like any excess paint in there or anything, it doesn't like remain inside and it just gets out and it dries completely. Okay, it's the next day. These are completely dry. I put the top back on and look how freaking cute these turned out, you guys. I am so obsessed with this color palette. I love the paint colors I chose. And this is, I think, actually my favorite DIY out of all of them because, I mean, these are all super easy, but this does not look like I bought it like that. Like, I just am so obsessed. And the customization on it, if you're like a hot pink zebra kind of gal, like you could do that in these bows. If you want black and white, like whatever your aesthetic is, it will totally work for you. You have so much creative freedom, so I love it. And lastly, to make the jute letter ornaments, you're gonna need some jute twine, a wooden letter. You can get this at any craft store. And then, okay, this is Gorilla Glue. Do not use this. PSA, do not use this. I almost died. I do not think I have my fingerprints left. Use a hot glue gun. I thought I had one, but I didn't. All you're gonna do is literally get your twine, hot glue it. Again, I'm using Gorilla Glue, big mistake. I'm telling you, I swear, do not do this. But you're gonna glue a little piece of twine down on any part of the letter, and legitimately, all you do is just wrap the letter, or like wrap the twine around the letter all the way down. It is kind of a little bit of a long process. It maybe takes like 10 minutes or something because all you're doing is literally wrapping, and then you're gonna wanna glue it, you know, every so often so that it stays the whole way. So here's what it looks like when you're done wrapping it all the way through. And then to hang it, you can either just hot glue a loop of more twine. I obviously didn't have hot glue, so it was not the move, or just get one of those like metal hooks and it works completely fine. So that's it, you guys. Weren't those cute ornaments? Like, I'm telling you, I'm so obsessed. So if you guys have any more questions though, or you want to know anything else, literally just leave a comment below and I will answer them. It's so easy, and I want you guys to like have your tree looking good too, because apparently there's like another supply chain shortage with ornaments. So let me know if you guys have any more questions, and then everything I use will be linked down below. And then I also included some Amazon links in case you guys want it quicker and you don't live next to like a Michael's or a local craft store. So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas and a happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which will probably be before then. But bye, guys.